Hello, fourth grade families. Um, this is the email that you are going to be receiving. This is for our second week of school from 9/6 to 9/12. So, a few things I want you to notice. I'm going to be hopping back and forth between the email that I sent you and the video, and then a couple other things in Google Classroom I will walk you through. So, the first thing is that attendance will be posted at 8:30. So, on our Google Classroom under ELA, and you will know that it's under ELA because it is in a blue box on our calendar. It says ELA, attendance will be posted. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to our Google Classroom. On your child's calendar, so this hamburger tab, we call it the hamburger tab because it kind of looks like a hamburger. And then the calendar, it will say attendance for that day, and then they click on it. So you'll notice here I have attendance for the whole week already scheduled. So on Tuesday, all they'll have to do is type their name again. But for the rest of the week, what I did was took a ReadWorks article. You can see here's the article. And then I also videotaped the recording of it in case your child needs the audio. And what they are going to do is they're going to tell me 3 things that they learned from reading the article. When they're done, they can click turn in. And then here's a couple helpful hints. So making sure that their computer is charged, making sure that they're in a quiet spot, that they're ready for the Zoom. If they didn't eat breakfast, they can grab a snack. And then I told them to read quietly while they wait to help fill some of that time. Because some of them it will take a little bit longer than others, so it's always nice to read while they're reading. Okay, so that's going to be their first task of the day under the ELA classroom is to do attendance. And they already know this, so this will be a consistent thing during our virtual learning. Okay. You'll notice Tuesday we are Zooming at 8:30, but that will change as the week goes on. So for reading, we will be Zooming at 9:15 a.m. once bell work is completed. Our next Zoom time for Tuesday is 11 o'clock, but next time it will not be until 11:45. So we're going to Zoom at 9:15 for ELA and reading. And then our math time will be at 11:45 normally. Then we will complete the day for Zoom at 2:45 in the afternoon to do planners. So you'll notice last week some of the kids were having a trouble finding the Zoom link. What I did was on Google Classroom, and you'll notice that our Zoom links, the ones in blue, so that are in the blue boxes, those ones are in the ELA classroom. So you can see here, you see the 9:15s and the 2:45. So those ones will pop up on their calendar. So I'm going to click the hamburger, click calendar, and you'll see here assignment Zoom at 9 or Zoom at 8:30. Okay, this will post up on every single day on their Google Classroom calendar. Okay, for the pink ones, pink is math. So I'm going to go to my math tab, which is pink up here. And then when I click classwork, or if they click on the calendar, you'll see here that the Zoom meetings are posted at 11:45. Okay? One thing I want you to notice is that I always put a little blurb about what we are doing underneath the Zoom, just to tell you what the Zoom is going to be about. Then, wherever it says independent, that means that your child needs to be working on the computer on their own. They might need help, which is okay. And all of these independent tasks are on the computer on Google Classroom. If it is an ELA task, it is in blue, so they can find it under I'm going to go to the classes tab. ELA is in blue, and then when the classwork gets posted, it will be in blue also. If something is in pink, that is under our math tab because math is pink. Okay. Let's see here what else we have. You will also notice, let's go back to here. We talked about the Zoom times being at 9:15, 11:45, and 2:45. Those are our whole group times. Now, something you're going to notice is that on our calendar, there are Monday, Wednesday AM groups, Monday, Wednesday PM groups, Tuesday, Thursday AM groups, and Tuesday, Thursday PM groups. This is small group instruction. I'm going to be Zooming with your child for 15 minutes doing small group reading or math. Right now I'm going to start with reading due to the time and the schedule that we have. The schedule for small groups is attached in this email. It is also posted on our Google Classroom. So if you go on to ELA, the small group schedule is also right here. Okay? If I were to click on that, this schedule is going to pop up. So from 11 to 11:45, that is my AM schedule. And you can see the people that are on Mondays AM are the same people on Wednesdays AM. And then from 1:15 to 2 o'clock, I have Monday PM is the same as Wednesday's PM. So I will see your child 2 days a week in small groups. So I will either see them on Monday and Wednesday, or I will see your child on Tuesday and Thursday. In order to make sure I can see everybody, I have to do groups of 2 or 3 students. Right now I'm only seeing them 2 days a week, but I'm hoping to get more in before our virtual learning is done. Typically in the class I see them about 4 or 5 times a week depending on the schedule, but with our new virtual schedule, I'm only able to see them twice a week right now, so I'm hoping to increase that. Let's also see here. Let's go back to the email. So there's our small groups. I would note these times somewhere at your house. Maybe you put it on the fridge, or maybe you set another alarm. But your child's going to be coming in. So say if you're in this first group, you'll hop onto the Zoom, the same Zoom link as all of our other ones at 11 o'clock. And then they will hop off at 11:15 and I will let the next group in. So when it's your child's turn, they can click the small group schedule and then click the link below. Let's see. We already went over that, and all the subjects are color coordinated. So just a reminder, ELA is blue, math is pink, and science and social studies is purple. I took the Zoom times and highlighted them in black and white just so that it would be able to see it better. Okay, just a couple of things to help you. Make sure that you print off the calendar each week. It's easier to follow if you have the calendar in front of you because the schedule can get very overwhelming. Everything will be posted in Google Classroom, but it's always nice to have the schedule in front of you. I recommend setting a timer for Zooms that your child is going to be in. So I would recommend setting one at 9:15, 11:45, and 2:45. And then whatever group your child is in, I would set another alarm for that time also. It's important that your child is gaining independence even when we are virtual learning. I always do the I do, you do, we do. So for example, if your child is having problems navigating something, show them how to navigate it, then navigate it with them right there going step by step, and then have them try it on their own. I always try to use this method because then it allows the students to gain more independence and it's less on you. Especially being at home, I know it can be overwhelming, so teaching them how to be independent will be helpful. And then lastly, just make sure that your child has their computer charger next to them just in case the computer did not charge. Have your orange folder in case they need the codes. Maybe your child will need a pencil and paper. And always have an open mindset ready to learn. Okay, so this is the video that I am going to be posting. Make sure you check out the schedule, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will see you on Tuesday.